Massive population growth has substantially increased the demand for housing units in Pakistan. The widening gap between demand and supply is being managed through high-tech solutions and methods. However, these applications have increased the cost and challenges to the environment. Some experts believe these challenges can be overcome if the natural building methods are applied in the housing sector.
We have lost our touch with nature, and we are no longer using indigenous simple materials. They've been taken over by trends and market forces. Using things like clay bricks, which can be used even in 6-story buildings, that the way we have seen in Yemen, and then bamboo. Material like bamboo has tremendous strength and durability.
If official estimates are to be believed, the country needs close to 600,000 housing units annually, whereby its production is almost half of the actual demand.
2010 flood, I think we lost almost 1.6 million houses, and some of them are still living in tents or temporary shelters. So we need to provide secure and disaster resilient structures for them. But unfortunately, the building stock we have, around only 5% is engineered and 95% is non-engineered. And among this 95%, 60 to 70% is only single-story structure. So by providing a good sustainable solution, which is energy efficient, which could be low cost, we can give them good solution for sustainable housing.
High cost of construction is a crucial factor. This makes the construction of new houses difficult for the majority of people in Pakistan.
I think the major reason for high cost in Pakistan is that the market expects the materials to be very up to date in terms of the world standards, especially if they are buildings in the urban environment. The effect of the Gulf area and the quality of building that is being built in that, the commercial institutional buildings that are being built are the buildings that require materials that by and large are imported, and they look as if they are finished materials, industrially produced materials.
Pakistan is blessed with natural endowment in the shape of hard-working workforce and the raw material, which experts believe can help promote the traditional constructions here.
Actually, in the villages and in the regions, we have big resources on natural building materials, especially like earth in the flatlands, bamboo, wood, what is limited, and stones in the mountain areas. On the other hand, we have perfect artisans which have a basic education, but they are very powerful. And anyway, we have an alive building tradition, what is working on a big scale in earthen technology, for example. But these people are all focusing on new technologies because the traditional technologies have limited lifespan. So the first step is to develop a building technology what is durable. So we need to have a proper foundation, a good roofing structure, so we have a very durable construction. On the other hand, if we have set up this kind of if this technology is available, people need to be trained on that technology to work on that basis in a wider scale.
What is the future of natural building in Pakistan? Architects, constructors and authorities from Pakistan and abroad discussed this question at recently held Symposium at National College of Arts, Lahore. This was a venture of Institute of Architects Pakistan, the IAP, in cooperation with Tipu Sultan Markaz. Discussions took place around the natural materials and their optimum utilization in the construction industry. The participants of the symposium also got first-hand information about some of the projects of natural buildings being undertaken in different parts of Pakistan.
My case study, what I'm presenting today, is a school we built with the traditional material like stone, traditional material of the area like stone, adobe blocks, poplar wood, which is green wood, to address the sustainable issue of the area, because deforestation is an issue in Gilgit-Baltistan we've been dealing, and by focusing on poplar, we actually encourage people to use green wood.
We have the bamboo floor, which is the first floor of the building, and also the ceilings are the bamboo. And bamboo is available in the region. The only thing, we had a little troubles with the treatment so far. That's why it made it a little bit more cost expensive. But now we have a new system with a pump.
The symposium resulted in a clear, concise agreement that natural building materials were indeed the step forward for not only semi-urban and rural areas of Punjab, but the country at large.
I must say that I'm pleasantly surprised that there are people thinking in this direction. People from academics as well as people from professional practice are all paying attention to this sector of built environment with the use of indigenous, economical, relevant material.
The trainers of architects for today are their teachers. There has to be a change in their mindset as well. While changing all of that, how do we do it? Obviously all of this will take time. There are various examples. But if we can include this as part of their curriculum. Now in curriculum, again, as I said, the teacher is not probably, the teacher or the lecturer in the college is probably not trained enough for that. So can we not introduce some kind of an internship program and ask the students to actually be placed in different fields where these kind of use of natural material is happening, and they can then dialogue with the people in the field and learn from the artisans. So that will also create a cross-fertilization of ideas, of understanding and of respect.
With substantial portion of the construction sector being catered by high-tech methods of construction and keeping in view the growing demand in the wake of recent natural disasters, there is a need to implement the traditional time-tested, environmentally viable and cost-effective options, as well as natural building materials and processes to give better alternatives for housing sector.